Hello and welcome to Tuesday's Intention. If you could find a place to sit or lie down with your eyes closed for the next 30 minutes or so, not be disturbed, that would be really great. We're going to take an inwards journey. So go ahead and close your eyes, and we're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And take the next breath in and fill your belly up full. And this time, when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, receiving it, and then breathing light directly from your heart, sharing it. Good. Now we're going to focus on the body and make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your awareness to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. If you can, feel your energy leaving your feet into the earth, curling up with the roots of the forest, then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we'll focus on our ankles, our shins, our calves, our knees. Everything relaxes. Our upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips. Everything just softens. Inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything loosens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Your arms, forearms, hands, and fingers all hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we move up to the skin on our scalp. Tension can hide up here. So right now we're just going to loosen everything, almost as if your ears could wiggle. Then we focus on the jaw and allow it to unhinge, open up, receive the breath of life. And then we focus on our eyelids. See if we can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. All the facial muscles just soften and relax. And then we go inwards and we ask our right brain to relax. And we ask our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're actually going to invite it to have a seat on the couch right now and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for now. And now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air today to deal with them. Imagine yourself out on the ground, looking up at the sky. seeing all your thoughts projected up there like mini movies. And they're also behaving like clouds on a windy day. I want you to notice or observe your thoughts, but just let them blow on by. Don't get engaged. And if one does happen to snap you up and take you on a wild ride, as soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment and what we're doing. Just the practice of bringing yourself back. Now, if you are on the ground, observing your thoughts up in the sky, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than that. We'll explore that a bit in a moment. But first, let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as you touch down on each step. Feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. When you arrive on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice, is there anything in front of your heart blocking the way? Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, maybe a wall has been built. And this is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. What I want you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have a full access, VIP, backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So go ahead and see those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built. As you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit, and brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space right now, to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. We're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call it the nexus. It doesn't really matter what you call it. It goes by many names in many cultures. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want right now. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to be here. And And you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive. And one of the things that you might experience when joining in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point, you will experience on all levels that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, one consciousness. All the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus, this light is a very powerful place. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. That's what we're going to take advantage of right now. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. So I want you to envision right now the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now, completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body's balanced, your mental body's full of clarity, and your energetic body's filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we might need shielding from. And we look after our bodies in this reality. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, like effervescent bubbles have just coursed through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to your family and friends as well. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then continue to expand it to include your community. And then the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. Total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. It's just a matter of sending out your intention energy. Now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this earth for all of us, and that is the truth. So go ahead and let's lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has natural, ample, healthy food. Everybody has shelter and warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. So maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Excuse me. Not just because we're doing what we love, because deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness and information. So let's start by generating feelings of wholeness or completeness we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire planet, so what does that look like? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we are doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadow and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this incredible life together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. I'm feeling my chest just expand right now. The idea of this. Feeling all the relationships healing. Love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass them by. The lights behind their eyes, so beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are, this high vibrational frequency energy this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the judgment, the righteousness, it all just falls away, and we naturally adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, and sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and can transform into the atmosphere, into the higher vibrational frequencies that are more in tune with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. All the connections opening, clearing, cleansing, communication flowing. What an incredible atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, I want you to just stop in your shoes right now. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. Whether you're out frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're batting a ball around a court with your friends, or you're out for a picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just stop and look at all the beauty around you. All the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty. Just drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports you at all times, and receive it. You're so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And I'd like to connect with gratitude a little here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you for my emotions, helping to guide me through this lifetime. Most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and energy and healing and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this beautiful creation that you've made of reality and build it up as an energy ball in our centers right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, your reality. Make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. We're going to build up that energy. And then when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Here we go. Give it all away. Exhale completely. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love and light, healing, energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too. And when you're ready to also come back into the room, open your eyes. And just notice how you're feeling right now. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any time of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand whenever we want or need to. Eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into it anymore. We just become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in alignment with who we truly are. Creating the reality of our choosing around us because we can. We are this powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together, exponentially by magnitude. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. Have the most excellent day ahead of you. Connect with your inner fire, your inner core. Radiate out. Beautiful beings. And we'll see you tomorrow for the next intention.